Hey guys, I'm Blakemore. I teach, travel and sometimes triumph, and this is going to be a bit of a teach, travel, sort of triumph video. I'm going to explain in a second. The environment that I'm in at the moment might look familiar to some of you older subscribers. Right now I'm back home in the UK, and there are a range of things that I miss about being in the UK, and I've sort of figured those out during my time here back in the UK. One of those things that I miss is Amazon UK. I've been ordering a range of things that sometimes are not available in Dubai, but also things that are a little bit more expensive in Dubai, because that's also a thing. So I've ended up with a range of different boxes. I haven't really counted how many boxes we've got here, but there's a range of different orders. I'm looking forward to going through each box and sort of looking and seeing what's inside. I know what I've ordered, but I don't actually know where they are. So hopefully I can show you those guys, and yeah, let's get straight into it. With each thing, some of the things that I order might be teach related. If they're teacher related, I'll talk through how I'm going to be using them in the classroom. If they're not, then I won't do that. I'll just tell you what I've ordered. Now, before I start the video, what I do want to say is all of the items that I mentioned from Amazon, I'm going to put them down in my description through an affiliated link system, which means that if you click onto those links and order whatever it is or something else, then there will be a monetary gain for the channel that will support the channel in the future. So feel free to click on that, and thank you in advance if you do that. I do want to say though that anything that you see me buying, if you're a teacher, do not feel that you need to buy these things. I will absolutely stress this really, really importantly, because just because I've bought it doesn't mean that you will need it in your classroom, and it might not actually benefit you at all. So don't feel that you need to buy these things just because that's something that I open. But let's get straight into it. So box number one, smaller box. I like these boxes because they're quite easy to get into. So this box here, yep, refill ink. So that's for whiteboard pens. Now, if you're a teacher, you'll fully understand that when pens run out, sometimes it's tricky to get them to revive. There's always a limited stock of whiteboard pens. Now, in a previous video, you can see that in a link above, I tried the spinning trick and it didn't really work for me. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to put some of the whiteboard pens into this sort of ink pot and hopefully revive pens or top up the ink of different whiteboard pens, and yeah, hopefully it'll stop the limited stock. What else have we got? White tack. Now it says blue tack on there, but if you look really closely, it does say white tack on there. Now, blue tack in Dubai, because it's a hot country, it seems to go all, I don't know, mushy, and it leaves this really thick residue. However, I tried some white tack before in Dubai, and it doesn't leave the residue, and it's a little bit easier to stick on things, and yeah, it's better. So I've just bought some to see if that will benefit my class and make things a little bit easier for me. So next box, another little one. Now this, I took full advantage, 15th and 16th being my birthday, 25 now, that's scary, was Prime Day, and there were some really good deals on Amazon stuff and just stuff generally. So I bought a Amazon Fire Stick, and what this does basically is it turns a monitor into a smart TV, but you can also do some other cool bits and pieces with this. It says on it, it's got Alexa, so it's got 4K Ultra HD, it's got Dolby Vision and Wi-Fi. It's a personal thing, but you can do stuff with it in the classroom. Is there anything else in this? Oh yeah. So we have SD card, pretty straightforward. This is tempered glass protection for the A6300. So my camera is A6300, and there's a glass screen on the back, and I try and protect things as well as possible. However, sometimes accidents happen, and I've just accidentally chipped and cracked the back screen protector. So that's what this one is, and got some additional screen protectors as well. Okay, next box. The next box is a small one. SD card again. This is a big SD card. So it's for my camera that I'm shooting on at the moment. 256 gigabyte SD card, pretty straightforward. Next box, yeah, slightly bigger box. I'm gonna need something to open this up with. So I'll be back in a second, guys. Up away, safety first. I hope I'm not chopping through anything at the moment. So next box. Okay, these pretty straightforward, bare grip lifting straps, nothing to do with teaching. My school in Dubai uses purple pens. Now, sometimes I find it quite hard to find purple pens. I'm forever losing pens, so for me personally, it's gonna make my life a little bit easier just to have a big stock of purple pens for me and potentially my team if they're losing them. I didn't actually know that this next thing was actually possible and an actual thing. So I'm quite excited to share this one with you guys. This is a stapler-free stapler. Does that make sense? Yeah, staple-free stapler. I want to get into this and actually try it. Oh, I've got no paper. So this is a really niche item, I fully understand that. Like I said at the start of the video, I don't feel like you need to buy any of these things. This for me is just going to make life a little bit easier. I'm forever pulling staples out of paper to then shred it. So when I saw this as well, I can never find staples. So when I saw this, I thought, that's really cool. It was just one of those things that you buy it once and hopefully I can keep this for a long time. So I'm going to try this and show you guys what happens. So I'm going to have to waste a little bit of paper, but... So got a couple of pieces of paper, and if you put it in here and push this down, oh, look at that. So it sort of folds it over and then, oh, that is impressive. So I'm going to show my parents this now in a second after I finish this video, because this is good. This is going to make life a lot easier, because then you can just drop it into a shredder, not have to think about those tiny little staples ruining the shredding machine. Okay, so next box is the biggest box. Inside here, sweet. This has got nothing really to do with teaching, however, my tripod in Dubai broke, so this is a replacement. Amazon were really good at sort of giving me this warranty, and because it broke, they just said they'd replace it straight away. So that's what this is. Happy days. Finally, we go on to this box. I don't even know if this is going to get in the frame, but it's a really long box, and I'm pretty sure I know what's inside here now. Yes. Out the packaging. Ah. Let's get rid of that. Yes, it will fit. Okay, so this is A1 whiteboard magic sort of stuff. Now, again, this is potentially, fingers crossed, going to save me a lot of time. So a little bit more expensive than anything I've sort of bought before for teaching. Do 25 big A1 sheets, and I fully appreciate that for many this would be a bit of a silly buy. But in terms of displays, I'm really hoping that this will be massively beneficial to my classroom. What I'm going to do with it is I'm going to back my displays with this stuff, and it essentially turns every display into a whiteboard. So then you can write all over the whiteboard, and well, it's not a whiteboard, it will still be the display, do things with the display, and then not have to worry about having to take off backing paper and things like that. So I'm fingers crossed hoping that it's going to save me a lot of time. So I've missed packages. Now, the next two things that I want to show you guys are things that I bought off Amazon but didn't actually come in an Amazon box. So I'll show you those ones now, guys. So first things first. I know. Yeah. So these things here are just little, I like foam dice. Now, I don't know why, but for me, the clatter of dice is similar to a chalkboard. You know, like the scratching feeling. Some of you probably got shivers. The clatter of dice just drives me a little bit mad. So I've got these soft dice, so fingers crossed it'll just make things a little bit quieter and save me some peace of mind. So final thing is from, started to open this and thought, oh, this is actually from Amazon. So it's from PTS, so Primary Teaching Service, and I'm pretty sure I know what these are. Yes. So these, oh, smell that. I wish you could smell this. It's bubblegum scented stickers. So these are the stickers that I bought. This is something that I find really hard to find in Dubai. So it says, Mr. Blakemore says, fantastic work. Oh my gosh, there is a heavy scent coming from these. So that is the last and final thing that I wanted to show you guys. As I said at the start of the video, the links for any of the things that you want to buy are down in the description, so they're there for you. They are affiliated, which can support the channel. Do not feel that you need to buy any of these things. These are things that I just personally thought would benefit me, my teaching, and make my life a little bit easier. Fingers crossed you've enjoyed the video, and I can't say I'm going to be making one of these videos again for a long time, because goodbye money. If you've enjoyed this video, feel free to hit the like button, and I don't know, maybe I'll think about making one of these videos at another point, maybe in Dubai. If you've enjoyed the video, feel free to hit the like button. That really supports the channel. And as always, feel free to subscribe down in the corner, because that is another way you can support the channel, and join the best base. So if you want to see any of my other videos, then feel free to click into my channel. I make a range of teaching and traveling videos, and my aim is to really try and bring the world together in terms of teaching and collaborate ideas. See you in the next one, guys, and yeah, I'm out.